job ads were up 0.9% in February, and they're up just over 10% for the year. So it just suggests that new labour demand is rising in the economy, rising at sort of just a moderate rate at the moment. It's not going gangbusters, but it is rising. There's quite a variation across the country. New South Wales, not surprisingly, is doing particularly well, and job ads are growing quite strongly there. In Victoria, they're also growing, not quite so strongly, but in the mining states, new job ads are pretty flat. In the Northern Territory, they've been quite volatile lately, and we saw quite a spike in February, but on the whole, they're quite flat in the mining states. Yes, it's because of the divergent nature of the economy, and while in some sectors we're seeing new labour demand growing quite strongly, this is especially the case in areas like construction or in some tourism related areas. Then in other areas though, we're seeing quite a lot of retrenchments, like in the mining sectors and the manufacturing sector. So what's happening, while new labour demand is increasing, and that's shown in job ads, on the other side of the equation there's been quite a lot of retrenchment. So in fact, the unemployment rate's been rising over the last year or so. Yeah, no, that report was quite disappointing. I mean, for a long time we've known that mining investment was going to fall quite sharply over the next few years, and that will mean that on the whole, jobs in mining will be lost, because the construction phase of the mining boom was much more labour intensive than what the production phase is going to be. But what was most disappointing about that report was the investment plans for non-mining businesses, and if they're not prepared to invest, then they're not going to be prepared to hire, and that really suggests that the whole transition to non-mining activity could be put at risk.